What's up, babes? I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about breath, and more specifically the Huberman breath. So Dr. Andrew Huberman is a neuroscientist and a professor at Stanford, and he does a lot of this research. He is just a great resource for you to understand more of these things: health, longevity, performance. So he's done some research, and he's also studied a lot of the research about this breath that is commonly what we refer to as a downregulation breath. A lot of you guys have talked to me a little bit about, oh, I'm running and my heart rate gets high. Can I slow myself down? Just the idea of taking that nasal inhale in and going. Because look at it, you got 3 gears to your breath, right? Mouth to mouth is where your heart rate's really high. You're in zone 4 or 5. You're a mouth breather, you're panting, right? You can down regulate and get a little bit more control by going nose to mouth. And then ideal is you can nasal breathe only. If you can get that done when you're cycling or when you're running, it is just a powerful performance tool. But it takes time and it takes awareness. So the next time that you feel like your heart rate's a little high, I want you to check in with the Huberman breath. So the Huberman breath has stood up against Wim Hof, coherent breath, and some of these other tools that we use in a lot of different studies as the most effective at balancing out your oxygen to carbon dioxide and to keeping you kind of in that little flowy state. I've also tested it out with several of my clients and myself, but if I do just 3 of these Huberman breaths in the course of a training session, I can lower my heart rate between 10 and 20 beats. So that's freaking crazy. Again, if you're trying to focus on zone 2 training and your heart rate's creeping into that cardiovascular or even towards that anaerobic zone, can you buffer yourself back to that zone that you want to be? Can you habitually train yourself to be more efficient with your breath? Imagine how that can help your performance, or also imagine how that applies to your real life. That is why I like this Huberman breath so much, is that 3 of these is that effective. Okay, so here's how the Huberman breath goes. Let's start just with a sigh of relief. Take that nasal inhale in and sigh it out. Yawn on this one. Really primal on this one. Really soft and through the nose on this one. So even doing that sigh of relief, just stay there, calms me down. I can already feel my physiology change. That's just 5 of those sighs of relief. But to be even quicker than that, we got the Huberman. Shake your body, soften up, get back to training. Take that calm down of that stressful situation in your life and get back to work, get back to performing. I've begun to use this breath as finding my center. Anytime I'm in a stressed out situation, whether it's in training or whether it's in life, I'm training myself, conditioning myself for this Huberman breath to become default. So let's do it with a little more gusto this time. We're gonna do 10 of them. So now we've got can each exhale get a little slower. Soften the muscles of your neck, your face, your forehead, your shoulders, your entire body. So when you're in your next transition, when you're in your next water break, when you have a break between sets in the gym, or when life just starts lifing, come back to this Huberman breath. Down regulate your breath and notice the difference. Even just talking you through, I already feel a little bit different. I brought my central nervous system back to this parasympathetic spot. I'm not stuck in fight or flight. And guess what? A lot of you are. These type A driven overachiever types who are signing up for all of these races and training hours and hours a week. Achieve, do more, do more. You can do more by controlling your nervous system and learning to hit these buttons.